If this video gets 5,000 likes within the day, I will buy the pokimane cookies and I will review them on video. Just saying. I swear this is the last time I'll talk about those easy bake oven cookies on my mama, and if I'm lying, let God strike me right now. Do you guys remember Nadia, the Twitch streamer who doxed a viewer, who if you don't agree with her, she automatically just labels you as an incel, loser, and all that good stuff, right? Some of you might have forgotten about her because she fell off harder than me. The only way people get talking about her is when she has a super huge muy grande L take and everyone just clowns on her. That's the only time she gets attention. What I'm referring to is this. She had this to say about people who are mean to her god Pokimane. You guys have people like Neon, Jax, Nico who average thousands of viewers and do nothing but spread negativity and harass people in public. But when a girl says cookies, that's when y'all want to speak out. The immense hatred towards women on the internet is unhinged. Where have you been for the last year and a half? Nadia's acting like no one has ever talked about Sneeko because the men stick together and they don't want to speak about it. Pretty much everyone who has a channel has talked about Sneeko, how cringe and annoying he is. Neon, I mean, Jamari made a video on him. I made a video about him. More and more people will speak about him because he's annoying as shit. This argument is so stupid. You have people like these, but no one really cares. What do you mean no one really cares? Or no one's talking about him? They're getting it worse than Pokimane is, okay? I fucking hate this. Like, no one has ever made a bad video about Sneeko or Neon. Like, that's stupid. That's so ridiculous right there. Where have you been? Have you been living under a rock? It wasn't just blind hate. Pokimane, you look better with makeup. Pokimane, you look very ugly and stinky today. Pokimane, you need to go shower ASAP because I can smell you from here. And I live in South Africa. It was none of that. Sure, there might have been some people who were being really mean, said certain words that I don't agree with, but it wasn't just blind hate. It was valid criticism. Let's just call it what it is. Those Pokimane cookies were not worth $28. You can legitimately get so much good shit for $28. And I saw that the shipping, depending on where you live, was between $5 to $10. Let's say you're paying $35 for some cookies that you've never tried in your entire life. $35 gets you like 3 bags of hot Cheetos, maybe some Mountain Dew, and if you don't drink soda, some candy, Sour Patch Kids, Skittles, and you can just get better cookies like Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy dunked in milk, go to combination. Call me broke, I don't care. That shit good. Way better than whatever Pokimane is selling. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Whenever someone gets criticized and they're a woman, it completely invalidates your point because you have nothing better to say. The only thing you can say is, people are mean to girls online, and that's bad, which is, you know, I don't agree with certain words like I already said, but just saying that people were hating on her because she's a woman is so stupid, because that's not the case. So by that logic, me and Charlie and anyone who talked about this is an incel. But I mean, are we really going to take advice from a Call of Duty cheater? Are we really going to take advice from someone who doxes her fans when they're mean to her? No. Then she says, this is why there's a threshold on women. Yeah, it's easier for us to get publicity, but to reach the top is almost impossible. The standards upheld on us are so extreme. However, the men on top can say / do anything without any repercussion. Once again, I ask, where have you been? I know you're a TikTok streamer and I know that your attention span isn't that good, but where have you been where people like Sneeko have been banned? I mean, XUC, I don't like the guy, but whenever he says something, you know, and people don't agree with him, people go crazy. People say mean shit. Have you seen his replies? Same towards Speed and Kai and anyone. What do you mean? So you're telling me when Kai caused a riot, no one cared because they were a man? They were like, oh yeah, who the fuck cares? That's a guy. No one really cares. Like, just let him slide because he's one of the boys. You know what I'm saying? Aiden Ross comes to mind. Sneeko comes to mind. These are people that get criticized every single day. Sometimes, rightfully so. Most of them are annoying and cringe as shit. I don't know who told her she was cooking, but this is not it. Put it out. This just tells me you're out of touch, and this also tells me you haven't been paying attention to either YouTube, Kick, or fucking, you know, Twitch, your own platform. Are we not gonna talk about the Japanese streamers? One of them who was in jail. Are we just letting these pass because they're the boys and they could get away with anything because they got a, you know, a fucking glissy on them and you don't? I mean, I hope not. Point is so fucking stupid. They could get away with everything. No, they can't. I'm pretty sure in her head, she sounds like the smartest person. She's like, fuck yeah, I'm cooking over here. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta do a photo shoot for my OnlyFans because I fell off and I need to pay the rent. Now, this tweet went kind of viral. This got like 8 million views, 28,000 likes. But something that I noticed was her hidden replies. She literally hand-selected these replies to hide them. This guy says, criticism equals sexism. Of course, she's hiding this because it makes her look bad. Maybe because she's scamming, talking about Pokimane. Now, replies like these, I'm not gonna read it, but you can see it on screen, is why I could see you wanting to hide it. But why the other two? By her logic, you should never be able to question a woman or criticize her. You're a lonely man who's never touched the woman. Yeah, bitch, I touched your mom last night and she seemed to enjoy it. So now what? My criticism is valid now because I touched your mama? This person says, it has nothing to do with sexism. It's the fact she's charging an outrageous price and then just saying if you don't want it, then you're just broke. Pretty much summed the whole situation up. And this is not the first time Pokimane gets into controversy and she responds in the worst way possible. Every single time after she messes up, she comes back to a video saying, hi guys, so I'm like really sorry I did that. And I didn't mean to harm anyone, and I promise I'll do better. Yes, this is Pokimane. I promise I'll do better. And then she returns to doing the same shit she did previously. Like, this woman never learns. And the reason why she never learns is because she has people like Nadia and other retards who validate her stupid thought process. And you know what? If you can't subscribe to this video and you're not liking this video, make sure you like this and you don't turn notifications on and watch all of my bangers, you're a broke boy. Because how dare you not blindly support me? You know, I'm not charging anyone to subscribe or like. It's not like I'm charging $28. I wish. I mean, holy shit, I would be a multi-millionaire if I did. Unlike a lot of these people, I'm not a scammer. I will never scam anyone out of money. $28 for ugly cookies. At that point, you might as well use those $20 to wipe your ass. Or give it to a homeless person. Buy 4 cheeseburgers, eat one, and give the other ones away. There's so many things you can buy with $28. This guy says, where have you been? We've been complaining about Neon, Jack, and Sneeko for a long time too. This makes 0 sense. You're just making shit up. This is victim mentality and it's honestly so cringe. Just because we don't want to buy a bag of air for $10, you automatically assume we hate women. This has nothing to do with that at all. Yeah, it's either pay me $20 or $30, $40 with shipping and everything, or you hate women. Confirm. What will it be? Are you gonna give me $40 or are you going to be an incel? But what if I'm an incel already? If I pay $40, does that take the incel title away? How does that work? I don't know why Nadia decided to jump into this. She's literally one of the stupidest people you have on your side. At that point, you should have Adam22 help you out with this shit because it will be the battle of the retards. It will be the retard tag team right there. Nadia, Pokimane, and Adam22. Jesus, I mean, that's a nightmare blunt rotation right there. People don't hate you because you're a woman, because you're a girl. People dislike you, and some of them might hate you, and I think that's a little too far, but because you're annoying and you keep messing up time and time again and you don't learn your lesson. And then you have retards like Nadia coming to your defense and be like, leave my queen alone, and it just makes you look worse because it's Nadia. I mean, no one takes her seriously. She's a fucking joke. She's a doxer. She's only known for cheating on Call of Duty, so that's great. And whenever things don't go her way, she's like sexism, racism, biphobia, and all this crazy shit. It's like, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that maybe you just suck. Have you ever thought about that? But hey, what do I know? I'm probably a, bitter incel who's never touched a woman besides, your mom. So what do you guys think of this situation? Yeah, at this point it would have been better Pokimane had no help, because Jesus Christ, I mean, the people who defend her are only like simps and like loser Twitch streamers who fell off. That would be the equivalent of having Fred Figahorn defend me when I get exposed. It's like, dog, I'm good solo. But what do you guys think of this situation? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe if you're not an incel or a racist, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace out.